Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of busliving.com. I haven't recorded as much of the building as I would like to have, but I have recorded a lot. I just haven't been a very good editor. So, here I am to catch you all up. Today I built my composting toilet. But before we get to all that excitement, let me catch you up on everything that I've been doing since the last episode, which is like December 12th or something like that. Where we left off, in episode 2, I cleared out the back of my bus for a bedroom. And the rest of the bus, well, I kept going. I started by building a base for my bed. I built it out of mostly 2x4s and 2x2s and a few 2x10s thrown in for good measure. I attached it to the floor and the walls to make sure that it's not going anywhere. In that base, I left the necessary space for a 100-gallon fresh water tank and the water pump. I also left space for 2 large drawers on the front side. And now I have a bed base, a place to put my bed. And it's a full queen-size bed. It's my bed that I bought a few years ago. I refer to it as my geriatric bed because it can raise my back, raise my legs, can give me a massage, upper back, lower back, legs, all that stuff. So I didn't want to sacrifice my awesome bed because it helps me sleep really, really well. Moving on, the rooftop air conditioner in the very back, where the bedroom is now, is gone. And the day I decided to remove it from the hole was the day I went to see Star Wars. And the friends that we went to see said, "Oh, you want to catch the early movie?" So we did. Everything looked fine. It was a beautiful day, and I like Star Wars. I came out of the movie and I saw windshield wipers on the cars in the parking lot as I was walking towards the exit, and I knew right away, crap. There's a wide open hole that was very welcoming to the torrential rains that we were having. So I rushed home. That's probably the longest 20-minute drive, and luckily my bed only got a little wet. And after putting a couple high-watt halogen work lights and fans on the bed, it dried out pretty well. No problem. So, anyways, the next day we removed the AC unit, and then I sealed the hole with a little help from my neighbor Lonnie, who has the super shop, the most organized and clean shop I've ever seen in my life. But he has lots of great tools that I don't have, like welders and phaser cutters and you name it, he's got it. He probably has 10 angle grinders. The one I used to cut the walls out, that came from Lonnie. So anyways, Lonnie, it's like, "Oh, I've got scrap sheet metal." I think it was 18 gauge. I say it in the video. He cut out perfect squares for me. Here's a little video of him doing the last 3 for me. And he just got the phaser cutter, chopped out 3 19-inch pieces real quick for me. We grind them down and smooth them out. And then I got up on the roof. This is where the air conditioner used to be. Like those. But now, I was going to put MDX over it. And one of our good neighbors, Lonnie, came by and said, "Oh, I've got scrap sheet metal, 18 gauge. Let me phaser cut you a piece." So, I wish I took the camera with me because, yeah, I thought it was neat. Did you think it's neat?
It was pretty neat.
Hi. Are you recording now?
I am.
I don't know if this table... Oh, this ladder's not going to... I'm going to need you... Oh, I was going to sit down there. I was going to creep in.
What do you need? see the square? So this is a big piece of sheet metal that was laser cut for me by our wonderful neighbor, Lonnie. Now, I'm going to seal this up with silicone, self-tapping screws, and the sheet metal. That'd be nice of you. Bam! Love it! This is better.
So as you can see, I've got a nicely sealed roof hole. And later that day, Lindsay and I prepped the walls and for the primer, and then we began wallpapering with a printable embossed wallpaper, which is really cool. Lindsay had suggested that, and I hadn't really seen it. I looked online, you can't really see what it looks like, but we found some at Home Depot. First pass didn't go that great. It wasn't sticking everywhere it was supposed to, but we didn't have the necessary tools. You're supposed to soak, I mean literally submerge the stuff in the paper in water to activate the adhesive. We were spraying it. It's not good enough. So we ended up redoing it, and we got all the sidewall, all the back wall, and actually the back wall here you can see I cut out a piece of wood. It's got radiant barrier to cover the far back, and here you go, you can see it where I cut out the windows. At some point I'll make custom insulated window covers for privacy and for installation. So here's an update I made for the bedroom at that time. Hi kids. So been working on the bus, mainly on the bedroom. That's the plan. Bedroom in the back, move forward step by step. Bathrooms next. It's coming along. As you can see behind me, I've got a paintable wallpaper. Lindsay suggested that, and it looks really cool. I'm going to paint it kind of all my bedrooms over the past couple decades have been olive green. It's a relaxing color. So, and I like wood grains, you know, earth tones, all that good. So, I'm going with that similar tone of color. You can see I'll paint that. That back wall behind me, I've got, it's actually, I believe, 5/8 inch particle board with radiant barrier. Those little cutouts,
I'm going to have nice little wood covers that fit in there. And I can also hide them at the foot of my bed over here. The header I cut out. It's a cool wood. I'm also using it extra part over here, and that's going to be the ceiling as well. It's going to be a light pecan wood stain, and then all of my cabinets that are going over here are going to be more of it's a dark stain. I think it's hickory. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, dark walnut. So it'll be pecan, dark walnut, and martini olive.
The next task was to prepare the ceiling for wood panels. This involved removing a lot of the old insulation and attaching wood studs to the steel bars in the ceiling. Yeah, so I can have something to attach to. Lindsay came back and we finished the wallpaper, and then we painted it martini olive green, or a variation pretty close to it. I did finally get the wood paneling on the ceiling. I've yet to stain anything aside from the wall on the left, but or right if you're facing this way. But I'll get to that because I want to get all the trim and do all the staining at the same time. And it's not completed yet. I've moved on to other things, as you'll see. But let me tell you something. It has been cold. For a Texas boy, anything that's below 50 is subarctic. It got down to the teens. It was pretty much a challenge to stay warm for a few nights, but I wasn't going to let in. I stayed in the bus. I did go into the house to warm up a few times, especially there around Christmas. And I had a good Christmas. Talked to my eldest daughter who lives in Paris for quite a while. Got her caught up on the bus. She wasn't actually in Paris. She was in Germany when I talked to her. About to leave for Northern Ireland. But I'm sure I'll talk more about her later. My youngest, I spent Christmas with her. Lindsay and I went over to one of her good friends, Zoe, her mom's house, who they all went to school together, and some of my other backup daughters, I call them, because they all pretty much stayed at my house. A couple of them didn't actually live at my house with us, but so I spent with them, and I also went to Lindsay's family, and yeah, it was really cool. I had a really good holiday. But back to the bus. Did a few things a couple days after Christmas and all that. Got to New Year's. We went to Billy Bob's, Texas, in Fort Worth, Texas. The largest honky tonk in the world, apparently. I had some friends playing and performing, so we went. We had a good time. I got roped into dropping the balloons. So, here we are. A new year, a new bus. Time to make merry the belle of the ball. I didn't do a lot for the first couple days of the year. I kind of lounged around and I played a little music and had some fun, doing nothing, which is great. Here is what was supposed to be the first update of the year and into some other updates. Hey guys, alright, so it's been really cold in Texas lately. At nighttime it's been getting back down to the teens and 20s, and for Texas that's freaking cold. I have been staying in the bus. I'm standing in my walk-in refrigerator portion of the bus. No, it's at night. Yeah, it gets cold in the front of the bus because obviously the windshield and front door is there. I haven't been able to get as much done as I wanted because of the cold. It's a sunny day right now. It's in the 40s, which is pretty nice. I've got electric heater since I'm currently connected to shore power. This has become kind of a storage work area, so I can keep sawdust and stuff out of the back area. I come through the back area, and I've constructed a wall. All it is insulation, but it works. There is a easily at night 30-degree difference between the back and the front. Moved my little office setup in here temporarily. This is actually where the kitchen is going to be, but for now, I just took some old deck boards that we pulled off the old deck, made a nice little desk. Bedroom is coming along quite nicely. I'm going to build the wall here. You can see the cutoff there. That will actually be a wall. And yeah. I'm probably going to go by today or tomorrow. I have some cabinets that I'd originally I bought the base units like at Home Depot. My buddy Steven and I, mostly Steven, cut the countertops out of MDX. But so yeah, today I'm gonna do some cleanup, maybe get some editing done, and I'm also gonna do a scan of the bus so you can see the current state in virtual reality. So look for that. I'll put a link down there. So yeah, and based on the look of my hair, yeah, I don't have a shower installed yet, but I have a shower head. Unfortunately, it leads to nowhere, but it will. It'll be connected to the tankless hot water heater. So okay. I am on my way to Lucky Dog Books. It's a great little, good-sized bookstore in Oak Cliff, part of Dallas, Texas. A few years ago, I had opened a restaurant, and John, the owner, one of the nicest guys you could meet, him and his wife have owned Lucky Dog Books for a long, long time. And he approached me about opening a satellite location because my restaurant pretty much served kolaches, which are a Czech pastry, and coffee, which the restaurant itself, hardest thing I ever did. It really, yeah, it beat me up. Well, the satellite location we opened, we got some standard cabinets from Home Depot, and we built countertops. Actually, Steven did most of the countertop building, but it was they're cool, bright red countertops. So we made this U-shaped countertop display, and we put it in Lucky Dog Books. So that's been a couple years ago. Went back last year, talked to John after closing it down and kind of losing my mind and getting out of all of that. Steven called and said, hey, I talked to John, and all of our stuff's still up there, so I went and got it. Actually, the fridge, the coffee maker, a lot of the stuff that's going in the bus was originally used there. Well, now the cabinets. I reached out to John, and he still wants to have snacks and such, and he said, hey, if you can provide a couple tables, then take these cabinets and use them for the bus. So I'm on my way there now. I'll give you all a little tour of the bookstore. It's really, it's a cool place. I really like going there and being there. And
I'm going to have some kitchen counters for the bus that, you know, we bought for a completely different purpose, which, you know, repurposing, that's what it's about. So, we'll be at Lucky Dog Books soon. Right up the road. Well, Heidi. Alright, so did a little work on the bus today. This weekend didn't get much done. Had some social functions to attend, and by the time we got back yesterday, which was Sunday, I was too pooped to pop. So I lounged around and back there and watched TV, napped, got up, did a few things, but I went the other day and picked up these cabinets, as I documented, and I'm trying to find the best way they're going to fit in here. I'm building a little base cabinet, cabinet and pantry for the refrigerator to fit in, and then some countertops on the other side. Over here will be sink, cooktop, trash bin, and just prep space, and then probably gonna do a little wraparound bar. So right now I'm waiting for friend Nikki to come over. She just bought a 71 Dodge camper van, and she didn't want this big because she's little, but I'm gonna help her with her electrical. I'm gonna look at that and see what we can do. She wants to add batteries, solar, be able to plug in when she's, where shore power is available. So, she should be arriving pretty soon now. My plan over this week is to frame out these back walls to allow for my shower, toilet, wardrobe, storage, stuff like that. And then the wall right here will start my kitchen, and then I can build the cabinets up against there, and yeah, should be pretty cool. Here's Nikki. Driveway. Careful.
There's a fence.
Huh?
There's a gate.
Are you taping me?
Yeah.
Look at my baby.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, I'm going.
Be careful pulling in. Just park behind my truck.
The more I drive this thing, the more I fall in love with it. Every single 20 seconds. Ain't she a beaut?
Looks like the bumper's gonna fall off.
I know, that's my goddamn generator. Listen when I start her. Just listen to how pretty she sounds. Doesn't she sound amazing for fucking 46?
It's a doghouse access,
Yep.
and yeah.
But listen to her. She just purrs like a kitten. Ta-da! Other than that,
Oh, it's pretty open back there.
oh yeah, I'll go open the back door. Welcome to my humble abode. These are lifestyles of the rich and famous. It's my home.
That's cool.
So, this is my room up here. This is my cubby.
The Nikki storage.
This is a bed, and this is a bed, and it pulls out into a bed. And this is a teeny tiny refrigerator that I don't want to get rid of. This is my badass retro stove.
Was it propane?
Yep, propane.
Be careful with
Beautiful.
those.
Beautiful. And for me to sit in. Actually, two people make it sit in here. Plenty of room to do anything you'd like. The RV High Club. Gas hose that comes out of that little corner, right? But there's nothing, there's no holes. There's nothing going into this, there's nothing going into this corner. Like, I understand a generator is good to have, but how bad do I actually need it?
Yeah, and that's the dilemma that, you know, boondockers run into.
I mean, the only time boondocking is going to be like my thing is like, for instance, Emily, when I go pick up Emily in California, we're going to go hike. So we'll go to a park, hike for a couple days, but then we're going to drive off. So it's really, I'm not going to be boondocking for weeks at a time. The only time I'm going to be parked anywhere for maybe more than a week is if I'm going to be plugged in somewhere. Like, there's no way.
But you want to be able to.
But that's what the batteries are for, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's go figure that out.
Okay.
As you can see, I did get my cabinets in here. It took some configuring, but I managed to get them in here and figure out how they would be set up. I have these bar stools. I think you can see that. I've had them for a while, and I really want to keep them and use them on the bus. So I had to raise a section of this countertop to accommodate a little dining bar area, and it works out great. It's going to end up having a nice storage drawer for silverware and other stuff as well. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. Actually, I'll show you real quick. It's covered with crap right now, but built that. I'm going to smooth that out, paint it white. But as you can see, it raises quite a bit from where the other cabinet's going to be. And I'm happy with it. So then I got a call one morning. And I made a quick 1 hour drive to meet Nikki. So Nikki saw a ad on Craigslist for free stuff. There's 3 different areas. I found a bunch of parts that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna get this and repurpose it, partly for my desk, partly for a toilet. And all these have really good sliders and pieces. So I'm getting that and that and that. I want to see you crash into the wall.
Can't miss me coming, huh?
This is a score. The walls for the pantry.
I got a tray and Velcro.
Big guess. Nikki got a tray and Velcro.
These are my gloves. And a baggie for my drogas.
They had a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of
Now
cabinets.
Jason owes me lunch for all the wonderful presents I got today. Oh, can we go ahead and close it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I call that a score.
Dude, you fucking bitch today. Made out like a bandit.
Okay. So yeah, thanks Nikki for the awesome score. Got some really useful stuff. Absolutely perfect. So next time, I'm sure you'll get good stuff too. Anyways, moving on. It was time to start covering those wheel wells in the rear, so I could start building out the rest of it and attach the walls and have my kitchen and all that fun, exciting stuff. And I also want to stop using my little temporary walls that were just pieces of wood that were originally the rear walls that kind of made it easier to heat just the bedroom area when it was really cold. So yeah, I've done away with those. So here's my wheel wells and the framing. Alright, so pieces are all cut. The long 2x10 that I cut to fit, it's a little bit bowed, so I put some weight on it, hopefully bow it back the other way, and then connect it to the others. And I made this top here out of a pre-existing piece that was here, and it'll support the weight of the fridge and it'll be lovely. So on to work on something else until let me give that some time to bow out. I don't know what yet. I'll get back to you. Hi there. So, I am framing walls between the kitchen and the bathroom and all that good stuff. Right now it just looks like a mess. But, yeah, I got it worked out down there. So, built covers on the wheel wells. This is my temporary. There we go. Got this good piece of wood from that place, so that's going to be my toilet. Another wall is going to go right there. Framing this thing up, and I'll put 2 pieces of wall on the outside. Keep running into around the head. This steel beam is tough as shit. I've gone through 3 threading bits So I'm wedging these small verticals in nice and tight, and then I'm going to put another one across, and then I'll attach the panel boards. So it's going to be where the sink is. It's coming along. I'm happy. I see walls. So I'll show it when it's done. Well, alrighty, we're all caught up. Isn't that exciting? Well, I'm glad we are. I think I pushed like 85 videos and photos and stuff that I've been saving up for this. So I promise to keep you all updated more. But before we continue, let me discuss something of a more serious nature. Over the past couple of weeks, I've had a daily visitor named Barry. Barry would just look around and flap his wings at me. I could tell that he approved of what I was doing. Barry loved coffee. He really, really loved coffee. So much so that only moments after this image was taken, coffee became the death of Barry. So, let's talk about toilets.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
You may be asking, so Jason, you're living on a bus. Since you don't have a toilet or shower yet, how do you take care of business? Well, folks, I am parked behind a fully functional house. A house that has all the facilities for taking care of business. With that said, it's not always the easiest of situations. Here, let me demonstrate. This is what is involved with going to the bathroom or taking a shower. I gotta go. Oh Lord have mercy, I've gotta go. Open the door, 'cause I gotta go. Oh, thank God I'm in the bathroom, now I can go. So I sit on my throne, I read a magazine. Some of the stupidest crap I've ever seen. Well, I think that I've just about read enough. It's time I get myself clean. So I hop in the shower and I get my phone wet. Never really got in, but I got wet. Now I'm done and I'm drying off, kind of. And now I'm blowing dry my hair, which I never do. Okay, put it back. Now it's time I go back. Running back through the cold and dark. I know it wasn't really dark, but almost was. You get the point, it's cold and dark and, well, anyways. So, you get it? Let's begin my toilet build. What do you need, or what do I need? So what do I need to build my toilet? Well, I need a few tools, like the trusty drill, a handy dandy tape measure, a bunch of 2.5, 4-inch, and 1-inch screws, various cut pieces of 2x4s, a 1/4-inch board with a circle cut out to fit the bottom of a Home Depot bucket, a Home Depot bucket, a large shallow funnel, your choice of toilet seats. And coffee. You gotta have coffee. Just not too much, like Barry. Oh yeah, and a chop saw is very helpful. So, let's begin my toilet build. Ta-da! All right. So, this is gonna be the bathroom. It had less. Well, it's gonna have more stuff, but less stuff. So, the basic frame between the shower. The shower's filled with stuff too, and the can, the bucket, the shitter. So, I'm gonna build the little frame and the cover. And first, I gotta clean this crap up. So, give me 2 seconds. And there we go. It's always good to have a clean working space. Originally, in this space, I was gonna have a flip-up lid, or flip-up base where the lid toilet seat fits on. It'd flip up. I'd pull the bucket out for solids, and originally I was gonna have a bucket for the liquids. Well, I changed my mind. I'm actually going to run a drain hose to the gray water, because I'm going to have a gray water and no black water. Composting, I have experimented with it. I built a previous toilet that's composting, and you know, it's very functional for what I'm doing. I've been in a bus and RV with black water, and that's nasty stuff. So did a lot of research, checked out other YouTubers, and a lot of them are using the Nature's Head, which those are super nice, but they're also $1,000. And I'm trying to do this on the cheap. So anyways, back to the toilet. I was originally going to have it right here, so you face out and set down like that. Well, it would have been a flip up, and one side would have kept the compost and compost mixture of coffee grounds, sawdust, and peat moss. Well, now you're gonna sit facing the wall. Let me get it for you. The original plan. The modified plan. So, we'll sit this way. Right here, I'm going to frame the wall to come out to about here. Up top will be a door on your side where I can load the compost mixture into it, and then there will be a bin right here to scoop it out and put it into the solids bucket. From here down, there will be a door right here. So to change it, I'll be able to open this door out here and slide the bucket right out, change the compostable bag, put a new one in, slide it back in, good to go. I'm gonna put more of this board up. I made the mistake of putting this board up after it rained. It was a little moist, so now it's kind of warped out. I'm gonna attach it, and it'll be fine once I attach it. But I gotta take the door off to redo it, which sucks. But this is gonna be on all 3 walls here and in the inside as well. So it'll be all this, and I'll paint it. I'll put pictures of other bathrooms, black and white, nasty bathrooms from around the world that I've taken over the years. So, that's the toilet. Let's build the sucker.
can't wait to sit on you. I just can't wait to sit on you. When I'm done doing what I'm doing, know exactly what to do. I can't wait to sit on you. I just can't wait to take a poo in you. I just can't wait to take a poo in you. When I'm done doing what I'm doing, know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop my drawers and take a poo in you. When I'm hauling on the highway doing 62, I'll hands on the wheel, you know what to do. You know I'll be right there in the back.
All right. Here's the basic construct of the composting toilet. There, as I said, there will be a wall here that'll hold the compost and a little door, so I can reach in here, grab this, and but I'll do that. And this topper, I had some spare wood, so I used that for now. I went ahead and I routed it so it's smooth, so it didn't, cut your legs. And I cut a nice little hole. See? Bam! I put in Arizona tea bottle for the little funnel thing to go right down into it. That'll work for now. I'm going to actually run that into my gray water with my shower spillover or drain and my sink in the kitchen. So yeah, it'll work for now. So this beats the heck out of spending all that money on a Nature's Head compostable toilet. They are great. I love them. But and no, I'm not going to use it in front of you. This will all be back. This will all be pretty. I've said a few times jokingly that I'll put a TV here, but I don't know, I might, just cause. Right now, the cover that's going to go on this, I'll use this as a template. It's right now at the top of my desk. I actually got it for free at that warehouse. Come take me freebie stuff thing. So I'll cut that to fit here when I finish the wall. But for right now, MDX is going to be great. It's sturdy. This thing doesn't shake. And I can sit on the throne driving down the highway. Well, if I get someone else to drive. So there you have it. I now have a fully functional composting toilet, and I didn't spend $1,000 on it. Actually, I spent about, $54. Yeah, I spent almost $54 on that. That's just quick, rough math. It's probably very inaccurate, but it's still, it's still 5% of what a Nature's Head goes for. But anyways, that's it. I'm all caught up. I built my toilet. You got to watch. I didn't force you to watch me use it. You're welcome. Next episode, it might have something to do with plumbing, or maybe a shower. Maybe it will be me highway surfing on top of the bus while Flight of the Valkyries plays in the background. Oh, that would be greatness. Okay, we'll get to that. But regardless, come back and see it. Come back and see me. If you like this video, click like. If you want to see more, or you just want to be really nice and make me happy, subscribe to my channel. I'm collecting subscribers at this point. I need a bunch. So do all that. I'll see you soon. Find me on the Facebooks and all that stuff, on the YouTube. Take the virtual tour. You know. See you down the road.
I just can't wait to sit on you. I just can't wait to sit on you.